Hey guys, welcome to my reaction channel. We've all heard the news now that the great Sidney Poitier passed away a couple of days ago. I was just like saying to myself, it'd be nice if I did something to him as a tribute. And as it will be, a couple of my patrons, the Greybeard Music Man, Uncle Phil, and Debbie Chang also had the same thing in mind. Let's go check out some of the greatest moments of Sidney Poitier.
Made Willie Harris put everything on paper, Mama. The lawyer just looked it over and everything.
Son, I think you ought to have a talk with your wife. Now go on out and leave you alone if you want.
Mama, I can talk to her anytime, Mama.
Son!
Mama, will somebody listen to me today?
I don't allow no yelling in this house, Walter Lee, and you know it. And there ain't gonna be no investing in no liquor stores. And I do not aim to have to speak on it again.
But, Mama, you haven't even looked at it. You haven't even looked at it. You haven't even looked at it, and you don't even have to speak on it again? Well, you tell that to my boy tonight when you put him to sleep on the living room couch. And you tell it to him in the morning when his mother goes out of here to take care of somebody else's kids. And tell it to me when we want some curtains or some drapes and you sneak out of here and go work in somebody's kitchen. All I want is to make a future for this family. All I want is to be able to stand in front of my boy like my father never was able to do to me, and tell him that he'll be somebody in this world besides a servant and a chauffeur. Huh? You tell me that, huh?
Where you going?
Out.
Where?
Just out of this house somewhere.
I'll come with you.
I don't want you.
I got something to talk to you about, Walter Lee.
It's too bad.
Walter Lee, sit down.
I'm a grown man, Mama.
Ain't nobody said you wasn't grown, but you are still in my house in my presence. And as long as you are, you'll talk to your wife civil. Now sit down.
Don't let him go on out and drink himself to death. You make me sick to my stomach.
Well, you turned mine too, baby. That was my biggest mistake.
Walter Lee, what is the matter with you?
Me? There's nothing the matter with me.
Yes, there is. There's something that's eating you up like a crazy man. Something more than me not giving you this money. The past few years, I've been watching it happen to you. You get all nervous acting and kind of wild in the eyes. I said sit there now.
I don't need your nagging at me today. How's that?
Seems like you always tied up into some kind of knot or something. But if anybody asks you about it, you just yell at them and bust out of the house somewhere and go get drunk. Walter Lee people cannot live with that. Ruth is a nice, patient girl in her way, but you are getting to be too much. Boy, don't you make the mistake of driving that girl away from you.
What did she ever do for me?
She loves you.
Mama, I gotta go out. Now, I gotta go out and be by myself.
Son, I am sorry about your liquor store, but it just wasn't a thing for us to do. Now, that's what I wanted to tell you about. It's dangerous, son.
What's dangerous?
When a man goes outside his house to look for peace.
Well, then, how come there can never be no peace in this house?
You done found it in some other house.
Why do you always have to think there's a woman somewhere when a man... Mama? Mama, I want so many things.
Oh.
I want so many things.
This is what I call the sign of the times. That was a powerful thing she said. It's dangerous when a man goes out of his house to look for peace. Man, I cannot even imagine what it was like for those guys, at that point in time, what they went through. And some interesting things about this certain scene, in this particular movie. So many times he threatened to leave, and he was trying to exert his authority, telling his mom how he's now a big man. But every time he got to that door, he came back. He never quite left. Very, very powerful performance. And I've been watching it, right? I could be wrong, but I don't see no cut. It seems to me like this scene was all done in one take. And if that was the case, then kudos to that woman and Sidney, because this was like a fantastically powerful scene, man. And to get all that in one take, that's remarkable, man. Remarkable stuff.
Sometimes I think they're gonna drive me crazy. See, I'm 35 years old, and I ain't got nothing. I ain't gonna be nothing, Mama. Just look at me. Look at me.
I'm looking at you. And you're a good-looking boy. You got a job, a fine wife, a son.
A job. Now, I open and close car doors all day. I drive a man around in his limousine, and I say, yes, sir, and no, sir, and shall I take the drive, sir? Mama, that ain't no kind of job. That ain't nothing at all. I don't even know if I can make you understand.
Understand what, baby?
Well, sometimes it's like I can see my future just stretched out in front of me, my whole future. A big, blank, empty space full of nothing, just hanging at the edge of my days waiting for me, Mom. But it don't have to be, Mama. Sometimes when I'm downtown driving that man around, we pass them cool, quiet-looking restaurants. I look in. I see these white boys. They're sitting, talking about deals worth millions of dollars, Mama, and half the time they don't look no older than me.
Oh, son, how come you talk so much about money?
'Cause it's life.
Oh, so now money is life. Once upon a time, freedom used to be life, but now it's money.
Mama, it was always money. We just didn't know it.
No. Something's changed. You're something new, boy. In my time, we was worried about not being lynched and getting to the north and how to stay alive and still have a pinch of dignity, too. Now, here come you and Benita talking about things we ain't hardly ever thought about, me and your daddy. You ain't satisfied or proud of nothing we done. I mean that you had a home and that we kept you out of trouble till you was grown and that you don't have to ride to work on the back of nobody's streetcar. You're my children, but how different we've become.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
I mean, that's the terrible legacy of slavery. The mother is so glad to just be alive and free. She's content with that, right? Working for other people, slaving for others, right? She can't even bring herself to dream, of having a better life, and she thinks that the son, for daring to dream, about actually being an important man, a rich man, has lost his values. It's I don't know. That's what oppression does to you, man. It takes away your dignity, your ambition. It just makes you glad to be alive. It's like when people just hand you when they just toss you crumbs of bread rather than let you go into the kitchen yourself to make what you want to do, right? You're just happy to be able to stay alive. It's very, very demoralizing, man. But a powerful scene, never heard of this film before in my life, first time. And it's just so engrossing. Now it's in the heat of the night. I know this series.
Ward? Yes, sir. When's the last time I asked Cordy to get oil for this damn thing?
Last Wednesday.
Would you be kind enough to go outside and remind him what day it is today?
Well, how about the prisoner here?
Don't worry about him. Got a name, boy?
Virgil Tibbs.
Virgil. Well, I don't think we're going to have any trouble, are we, Virgil?
No trouble at all.
Oh, you can go now, Sam.
Yes, sir.
What'd you hit him with?
Hit whom?
Whom? Whom? What are you? You a northern boy? What's a northern boy like you doing all the way down here?
I was waiting for the train.
Well, now, there ain't no trains this time of morning.
Tuesdays only, 4:05 to Memphis.
You say. All right, you say right. Virgil. Oh! Now, look. I try to run a nice, clean, safe town here. A town where a man can sneeze and not get his brains beat out. You follow me?
Yes.
Why don't you tell me how you killed Mr. Colbert, and I promise you, you're going to feel a whole lot better. Not now.
I'm not sure what's going on here, because what I remember of the series, right, which was like a later series, which was like done in the maybe 90s or late 80s. I'm not sure when it was, but it was another guy who played Virgil Tibbs. I think what's happened here is I think they've sent over Virgil Tibbs, who's Sidney. They've sent him over, right, to come over here and work with this police chief as his assistant. But maybe he hasn't told them that information yet. And he doesn't know who he is, and he's just treating him like a suspect. I don't know, maybe somebody's been like murdered or something. I could be wrong, but I think maybe that's what's happening here. But we'll see.
I was visiting my mother. I came in on the 12:35 from Brownsville. I was waiting to go out on the 405.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In the meanwhile, you just killed yourself a white man, just about the most important white man we got around here, and picked yourself up $200.
I earned that money 10 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Colored can't earn that kind of money, boy. Hell, that's more than I make in a month. Now, where did you earn it?
Philadelphia.
Mississippi?
Pennsylvania.
Not just what you do up there in little old Pennsylvania, earn that kind of money.
I'm a police officer.
The look on the chief's face is priceless. Oh, and I cannot wait for the moment when he realizes that, he's going to be working with this guy. That is going to be something. The look on his face is priceless.
Oh, yeah. What? Yes. Did you question this man before you brought him in?
No, sir.
Do you mind taking a look at that? Yeah! Oh, yeah! All right, I'll check on this wise city boy from Philadelphia. You take him outside and hold him.
Yes, sir.
One thing that has always struck me about Sidney Poitier, is like I'm not just saying this to like kiss, his behind, but I have the impression the man is a nice man, because when you look at his eyes, he's got this lovely, nice eyes, you just see kindness in those eyes, Every time I see that man, his eyes, they always like, they resonate with me, and in that particular clip with that girl, all I kept on seeing were those eyes, and the man is so elegant and so articulate, and he just like, he just captivates the screen, so, I don't know, man.
You say you don't want to tell me how to live my life. So what do you think you've been doing? You tell me what rights I've got or haven't got, and what I owe to you for what you've done for me? Let me tell you something. I owe you nothing. If you carried that bag 1,000,000 miles, you did what you were supposed to do. Because you brought me into this world. And from that day, you owed me everything you could ever do for me, like I will owe my son if I ever have another. But you don't own me. You can't tell me when or where I'm out of line, or try to get me to live my life according to your rules. You don't even know what I am, Dad. You don't know who I am. You don't know how I feel, what I think. And if I try to explain it the rest of your life, you will never understand. You are 30 years older than I am. You and your whole lousy generation believes the way it was for you is the way it's got to be. And not until your whole generation has lain down and died will the dead weight of you be off our backs. You understand? You've got to get off my back.
Wow. To start with, right, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? One of those movies that, I've seen the title many times, but I've never seen it before. This is the first time I'm actually going to see a clip or who's actually in the movie. I'm thinking maybe it's a remake, maybe, I don't know, but I've seen that title many times. Now, leaving that behind, the performance here is so powerful. And the thing here is there are a lot of parents, right, who put this emotional blackmail on their kids. You owe me this, that, I did that for you, I did this for you, blah, blah, But Sidney has said it perfectly here, right? It's no child should owe anything to no parent because, like he said, you brought me here, and for bringing me here, it is your responsibility, right? To take care of me, feed me, clothe me, set me in a way until I become of a certain age where I can go my own way. And for that, right, you're not gonna hold that on me and keep on telling me how I owe you and all that, right? You are doing what you're supposed to do. I never asked to come here. And like he said, he will do the same thing to his own child as well. So when I see parents who have this self of entitlement, it really it really annoys me. I hope I'm never like that to my kids. And one thing he said here that was so powerful was when he said, until you and your lousy generation die, that ideology will remain here. The father was just speechless. And I look forward to hearing what he's going to say in reply to this. I think he should just keep quiet, really.
Dad, you're my father. I'm your son. I love you. I always have, and I always will. But you think of yourself as a colored man. I think of myself as a man.
I swear, after that scene, right, I want to see that movie, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. I tell you, man, that one and the first movie with he and his mother, I want to see those movies, and I am going to see them, those two are so powerful, man. Incredible stuff.
You smoke?
Yes, ma'am.
The smoke is all right.
I think I better be rolling.
But do not make hurry. We are from Germany, from Austria, and from Hungary. We learn English.
Bitte, senden Sie den Diener auf mein Zimmer. Please send the valet up to my room.
Please send the valet up to my room.
Hier ist meine Wäscheliste. Here is my laundry list.
Here is my laundry list.
5 Paar Socken. 5 pairs of socks.
5 pairs of socks.
2 Nachtkleider. 2 pajamas. pajamas.
2 pajamas.
Hold it. I could speak English for you.
Was? Warten Sie, Schwester. Schmidt wird mit uns Englisch sprechen.
Oh, yes.
Sure. Anything you want to know, just name it.
Was sagt ihr denn?
Fragen Sie ihn, was Sie
Wir
wissen
können
wollen.
fragen, was da was das heißt. Das What is name this?
Phonograph.
Phonograph. Grammophon. Phonogramm.
Record.
Record.
Phonograph record.
Phonograph record.
Phonograph record is black.
Phonograph record is black.
Stove.
Stove.
Stove is black.
Stove is black.
My skin is black.
My skin is black.
Her skin is white. My skin is black.
White.
Weiß. White is weiß. Black is schwarz.
Black is schwarz.
No, we better get down. Come on, watch me.
Watch me.
No watch. No watch. Shh. I stand up. I stand up.
I stand up.
I sit down.
I sit down.
I stands up, y'all.
I stands up, y'all.
No, we gotta get organized now. No, everybody sit down.
Everybody sit down.
Everybody sit down.
Everybody sit down.
You stand up.
You stand up.
You stand up.
You sit down.
You sit down.
You sit down.
We all stand up.
We all stand up.
We all
Sit
sit
down.
down.
We all sit down.
Beautiful stuff. I really enjoyed that, man. Thank you, Sidney. Thanks for the memories. May your soul rest in perfect peace. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed this, so that YouTube can share this Sidney video to a lot more people. And also, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, I hope you do that today. I thank you for stopping by. And if it was your first time here today, welcome on board. I hope to see you again next time. Stay cool, stay safe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.